Hey everyone, another quick recap. Some of the things that I've been picking up. Got a little bit of a mix of some baseball, basketball, maybe even a little football in here as well, some vintage included. Uh, Fortunately, the bad news that we heard, just this past week, the passing of Hank Aaron. I picked this up before that news broke, and I haven't got a lot of additions to the Aaron collection, but I saw this was a cool price. I'm a big fan of the Post cereal boxes. This one's from 1961. Hand cut, a little rough around some of the edges, but still garnered a 4. So really cool historical piece for the Hank Aaron collection. For my Orlando Cepeda collection, I was able to pick this up at a very good price. Cool 72. This is his third to last card. Still need to get a couple more of his later cards to round out that collection. Picked up a couple of these Bryce Harpers. Now I'm about to hit the 10-year anniversary of when I started collecting again. That would have been in May 2011. And I remember that first summer busting into some of these Bowman Chrome trying to get Bryce Harper. You know, he was the can't miss prospect. Of course, nobody was really talking that much about guys like Mike Trout. But that was his, one of his breakout years as well. And that Topps traded from 2011. But, Bryce Harper, do I think he's going to be a Hall of Famer? There's a good chance, maybe. Who knows? So I figure it's been about 10 years. Maybe I should start picking some of his stuff up. A little bit of basketball. Calvin Murphy from the 75 set. Like that set. This is a really clean copy for a 5. And this Dominique Wilkins, I have no idea why it's a 5 as well. Low grade. These are real popular, right? But I just love that picture of Dominique. Very similar to his 86 Fleer rookie picture. Him sweating at the free throw line. That brings back good childhood memories, those late 80s basketball cards. A couple of football cards here as well. Some Roger Staubach Love third-year card here on the right. And man, this will be the cleanest 5 you'll ever see. Sometimes I wonder if PSA actually put, the wrong card in the wrong holder. Like there was a 5 and it got mixed up with an 8. This thing looks gorgeous, man. It's in great shape. I went over this with a fine-tooth comb front and back. I cannot find a single defect with it. I have no idea why it's a 5. Let's have a couple of Michael Jordans. This cool Encore, and then his 92 Fleer. I try to buy Jordans around the $10 price point if I can. For a lower grade like this, I'll pay $5 or $6 just to have a cool graded copy. Very popular right now. Of course, everyone knows, if you don't, Michael Jordan cards have seen quite a surge in the last couple weeks. Some Kevin Garnett from our Garnett collection. This is the Rock and Fire insert. I think maybe 1 in every 18 packs from 97 Skybox Premium. And then a UD Black Diamond Diamondation. A lower grade, and sometimes I'll sacrifice a lower grade to get a cool card slabbed. Once again, I'm looking at about a $10 price point on those. Here's a couple of cards that have really seen some popularity rise. The 96 Topps basketball cards, the Hall of Famers in that set. You've got 4 of them. Kobe Bryant's going through the roof, and the rising tide lifts all boats. Is that how it goes? Guys like Ray Allen, Steve Nash, and even Allen Iverson now, their cards are spiking from that set. And I'm a big Ray Allen fan. I got a nice little Ray Allen collection, as you'll see some from cards here coming up as well. I hadn't had either of these in PSA slabs, so I picked them up in just near mint to mint 8s. I'm totally fine with that. Once again, trying to get these cards around the $10, just a little over $10 plus price point. I somehow managed to win another one of these Grand Hill Finest. I don't know if it's going to bite me. I mean, these things, they're like 20 something bucks, like 23, 22 bucks. I can't help but buy them. This has got the peeling removed, but it's got good colors, good vibrant colors. Grant Hill's a Hall of Famer that gets no love whatsoever. But I remember him, even when he was a freshman at Duke, I remember following his career. So, and this guy too, I finally got a few Shaquille O'Neals in the set, so I picked these up around a $10 price point when I can. That seems to be a theme, right? That $10 price point. I'm not buying a lot of expensive stuff, and because there's so much expensive stuff to buy. Somebody asked me the other day, or posted a comment, are you done with vintage? And I'm not done with vintage. I have like 95% of the stuff that I want already. And it's 4x, 5x, 10x on some things from when I first bought it. And I just simply, I mean, I don't want to put $200 in to buy, you know, a Hank Aaron card, you know, that I may or may not need. So it's just, I do most of my looking for things that have value or where I feel there's value. And King Griffey Jr. is a prime example of a player who has a lot of growth potential. A lot of his inserts and cool cards from the early to mid 90s when he's in the Mariners uniform, that's what I'm looking for. This 97 Skybox, I think, is going to be a basketball and baseball. It's going to be a classic set. The baseball is not as popular as the basketball, but anytime you can get a cool card, just look at that card, that Griffey card. You know, I paid $10 for it, which is what somebody paid to have it graded. So, oh, a beautiful Flair Showcase Ray Allen rookie. This is the lower, actually this is the middle tier, the row 1. I actually betted on a row 2, which is a lower tier, which is, I guess, considered a more common card of this set, and I didn't win it. Still need to get one of those graded. Got a lot of them raw. 96 basketball chrome set, extremely popular, so I'm picking up Hall of Famers on the cheap here. Sometimes with the SGC slab, you're going to get them at a discount, so I take full advantage of that here with the Pippen and the Grant Hill. I bundled them with some other cards. All right, let's go a little 2003, 2004. This is about as modern a basketball I'm going to get. I believe, you know, obviously Dwayne Wade, no doubt, is going to be a Hall of Famer. So here he is with Chris Bosh, TJ Ford. I think Chris Bosh has got a shot at the Hall of Fame. So that's kind of a cool card, a la the 1980-81 Topps, a little throwback there. And this is a triple dimensions from UD Reflections, and a pretty nice grade. And once again, got these, I think, from a pre-war card collector auction for a good price, I think primarily because they're SGC slabbed. These came from that same auction as well. These are going to be big. You know, you look at the popularity of LeBron James 2003 Chrome and the astronomical prices that people are paying, and everyone kind of gets lost in the shuffle. Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, both two guys. I think Melo is definitely a Hall of Famer. And then I said before, Chris Bosh is kind of on that, on the fence, if you will. And hopefully those championships he won with D. Wade and LeBron maybe will push him over the edge. But a guy who sacrificed personal stats for career success in the team game. But cool cards that I've got. Once again, a little price point here. I think I paid a little over 20 for the Melo and the Bosh. I think I paid maybe $15, which, yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with that considering you have $20 to get those both graded. And the last thing, this box here, I'm more proud of this box than anything else on this video. It's because I made it myself. The other day, went to IKEA, bought some furniture for my daughter's room, and had a bunch of cardboard boxes left over. And I thought, what if I made some card boxes? So I chopped them up. I used one of the white boxes I use for storage as a template, took it apart, traced it, cut it out, and then reassembled it from the IKEA box. And I'm pretty proud of it. That looks pretty good in my opinion, that box. So I built 3 of these. This is maybe the best looking one of the 3. But super proud to get that done. Thought it was pretty cool. So a good idea for those of you who either don't want to get down to the local card shop to pick this stuff up, or don't want to spend the money for it. Just get some old cardboard boxes around, trace them, and cut them out. And good luck with that. But that's all I got for everyone. Once again, everyone, I appreciate your posts, appreciate your comments, and I'll talk to you again soon.